Authority without wisdom is like a heavy axe without an edge, fitter to bruise than to polish. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Control your destiny, or somebody else will. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Mastery is not perfection, but a journey, and the true master must be willing to try and fail and try again. Strength does not come from the body, it comes from the will. Sovereignty is not given, it is taken. Vigor is contagious, and whatever makes us either think or feel strongly adds to our power and enlarges our field of action. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Ascendancy is never in question for those who are always reaching higher. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Supremacy is not about having control, but about having influence and making a positive impact. Command is not imposed, it is earned through competence, character, and commitment. Rule your mind, or it will rule you. Puissance lies in the ability to channel strength and energy with precision and purpose. Might is not always right, but right is always might. Influence is like a savings account. The less you use it, the more you've got. The best leaders are those most interested in surrounding themselves with assistants and associates smarter than they are. To enjoy the glow of good health, you must exercise. Control is not about power over others, but about mastering oneself. Power is not given to you. You have to take it. Mastery is a journey, not a destination. The doing is often more important than the outcome. Strength is not just about the body. It's also about the will and the mind. Sovereignty is the birthright of every individual. It is the essence of self-ownership. Vigor is the force that drives us forward, propelling us beyond our perceived limits. Ascendancy is not about being above others, but about lifting them up. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. Supremacy is not about dominating others, but mastering oneself. Command is about leading by example and earning the respect of those you lead. Rule your mind, or it will rule you. Puissance is the fusion of power and finesse, the art of achieving goals with grace. Might is not only physical, it is also the strength of character and conviction. Influence is the silent power that shapes the world. The greatest power is often simple patience. Control is not about micromanaging, it's about setting the right direction. Power is not an institution and not a structure. Neither is it a certain strength we are endowed with. It is the name that one attributes to a complex strategical situation in a particular society. Mastery is the pursuit of continuous improvement and the relentless desire to grow. Strength does not come from the body alone. It also comes from the spirit. Sovereignty is the cornerstone of freedom. It is the right to govern oneself. Vigor is the fuel that ignites passion and propels us towards our goals. Ascendancy is not about climbing over others, but about lifting them up. Supremacy is earned through competence, humility, and the ability to inspire others. Command is not about ordering, but about guiding and inspiring. Rule your mind with discipline, and you'll master your destiny. Puissance is the fusion of strength and wisdom, a force that shapes destinies. Might is not about overpowering, it's about empowering. Influence is the silent force that shapes opinions and moves mountains. True power is not the ability to force others to do what you want, but to empower them to do what they never thought possible. Control is not about restriction, but about managing resources wisely. Mastery is the journey of refining oneself, continuously pushing beyond limits. Strength is not just physical, it's the resilience of the soul. Sovereignty is the foundation of self-determination and individual liberty. Vigor is the fire within that refuses to be extinguished. Ascendancy is the result of consistent effort and a commitment to excellence. Supremacy is not about overpowering others. It's about mastering oneself. Command is not about dictatorship. It's about leading with integrity and vision. Rule your mind, and you'll rule your world. Puissance is the harmonious blend of strength and grace, a force that shapes destinies. Might is not about force, it's about the strength of character and conviction. Influence is the art of leading without force, but with inspiration. Power is not about control. It's about the ability to empower and uplift. Mastery is the pursuit of excellence, the continuous journey of self-improvement. Strength is not just physical. It's the fortitude of the mind and spirit. Sovereignty is the key to individual freedom and self-governance. Vigor is the driving force that propels us forward in the pursuit of our dreams. Ascendancy is not about climbing over others. It's about lifting them up with you. Command is not about dictatorship. It's about leading with vision and empathy. Rule your mind, and you'll rule your destiny. Admiration is the daughter of ignorance. Esteem is the bedrock of true friendship. Honor is the reward of virtue. Reverence is the highest quality of man's nature. Regard your good name as the richest jewel you can possibly be possessed of. Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in deserving them. Courtesy is as much a mark of a gentleman as courage. Consideration for others is the basic of a good life, a good society. Deference is the most complicated, the most indirect, and the most elegant of all compliments. Veneration is the cornerstone of a noble character. Civility costs nothing and buys everything. Politeness is the flower of humanity. Recognition is the greatest motivator. Acknowledgement is the first step to understanding. Obedience is the mother of success and is wedded to safety. Admiration is the daughter of good judgment. Esteem cannot be bought, borrowed, or bargained for. It can only be earned. Honor is like a rugged island without a shore. Once we have left it, we can never return. Reverence is the attitude of deep respect tinged with awe. Regard is the echo of love, heard by the heart, but originating beyond sight. Dignity is the armor to conquer the storms of life. Courtesy is the shortest distance between two people. Consideration is the bridge between knowledge and wisdom. Deference is the most sincere form of flattery. Veneration is the silent homage of the heart. Civility costs nothing and buys everything. Politeness is the art of choosing among one's real thoughts. Recognition is the key to self-worth. Acknowledgement is the first step towards acceptance. Obedience is the fruit of faith. Admiration is the instinct of genius.